Oh, good afternoon, Stars. Thanks for tuning in to WBTV. This is our on-the-road newscast coming to you live from the Media Center to celebrate National Library Week. I'm Sherman Whiteside.
And I'm Libby Gibson.
Today is Friday, April 12th. There are 29 days remaining in this school year. Let's check today's headlines.
Caitlin Clark Mania hits Indiana.
We have the final results for Coin for a Cause fundraiser.
And thinking about being part of the cheer team, we have ways to get involved.
And now for the question of the day. The question is, what is Dr. Seuss's real name?
Email RadioTV at WBRTV or Outlook, or you can give us a call at extension 3134 if you think you know the answer.
Don't you notice how I get quiet when there's no one else around? Me and you and awkward silence. Don't you dare look at me that way.
In our top story, women's basketball and especially the Indiana Fever are getting a boost to their fan base thanks to Caitlin Clark. Clark, the standout basketball player from Iowa, is expected to be taken by the Indiana Fever with the first overall pick. This excited is guaranteed that 36 of the regular season's 40 games will be nationally televised. Tickets for the first regular season's game don't go on sale until April 15th, but experts are saying that this will be a record-breaking year for the WNBA.
In Reba News, congratulations to Mr. Haney for winning Coins for a Cause. A grand total of $4,864, and Haney raised just about $2,000 by himself. So of course he won. Key Club will be splitting this between Boone County Cancer Society and Isaiah House.
In other news, it's time for the 2024 to 2025 cheer tryouts. You don't need any experience, just show up with a positive attitude and a willingness to learn stunt and tumble. And if you wanted to show your Weibo spirit, the open gym is open on April 19th, April 11th, and April 15th, all at 5 p.m. And the tryouts are on April 30th, May 1st, May 2nd, and May 3rd, all at 3:15 p.m.
Now over to Caleb with weather after this quick break.
Out to a new city, June is dawning down on me, and all that I can find.
Good afternoon, Stars. Taking a look at our live weather shot, or at least you all be looking at the live weather shot. I'm currently stuck inside of a library, but unfortunately it looks quite gloomy outside, which is no good. But tomorrow does appear to be better. Now, taking a look at our current conditions. It is currently 53 degrees outside with some cloudy skies, unfortunately, as you just saw, with a southeast wind of 20 miles per hour. Sun rose at 7:17 and will set at 8:18 today. Now, usually after this point, we would go over to our surface match, but unfortunately, due to budget constraints, we can't do that. I'd make a joke about those budget constraints, but that also got cut from the budget. So, taking a look at our extended forecast, Saturday will finally bring us some sunny skies with a 63 high and a low of 39. Unfortunate, but hey, they can all be winners. And Sunday will bring us right back to rainy skies with a high of 72 and with a low of what appears to be 56. And taking a look at Monday, would you have guessed it, more rainy skies, because this entire week has to be filled with rainy skies. So decrees me, the weatherman. And Monday will give us a high of 73 and a low of 53. But other than that, that's all for today's weather broadcast, and we'll be back with an answer to the question of the day after this quick break.
We're getting ready to do WBTV Mailbox Session 2. So that means we're going to need more questions from you guys. John and Cannon will be coming by on April 16th during 6th hour, that is next Tuesday, collecting questions like they did last time. If your class is not visited, we are sorry.
Give us your questions. Okay, that is all.
Thanks, John. Just so it's known, some guidelines for questions. Number 1, must be school appropriate, no cursing, nothing political. We don't want any of that stuff. If we get any like that, we're just tossing them out. And number 2, just make them not super weird, please. I mean, we already had some weird ones last time. We don't need any more. Again, though, as long as they're appropriate, we will more than likely answer. If you want to put your name, you can. Does not guarantee we're going to say it. Cannon, you got anything to say about this? Be ready for that.
News.
And now for the answer to the question of the day. The question is, what is Dr. Seuss's real name?
If you answer Theodore Seuss Giesel, then you are correct.
The students who enter correctly are Keegan Tateman, Adeline Sarton, John Bronte, Miss Taylor, Mr. Baird, Miss Lurch, Miss Owens, Jada Scott, Aries Beck, Elizabeth Truitt, Faith Keith, Cadence Ross, Lila Kinsler, Sierra Miller, Gwendolyn Bewley, Brooklyn Wagner, and Madison Royce.
And the teachers who answered correctly are Mr. Baird, Mr. Brunty, Mr. Cunningham, Mrs. Lurch, Mrs. Owens, Mr. Riggins, Mrs. J. Taylor, and Mrs. A. Taylor. And Mrs. A. Taylor, you got it right. And we're going to draw a name, and whichever one of the students gets it right, you get a $25 gift card. So you want to shake it up?
Okay, I'll shake it out. Okay. There you go, there you go.
Let's see. What is that name? Nevaeh Maxwell. So Nevaeh Maxwell, you can come down to the library and you get a $25 gift card.
That's all for today's broadcast. Thanks for tuning in, Stars. I'm Living Gibson.
And I'm Sherman Whiteside. From all of us here at WBTV, have a great day.